Hi everyone. This video is meant to remind you how to use the Mackenzie Health Surgical Assistant on-call scheduling app and to show you some updates that will make scheduling your requests easier. Firstly, click on the link that takes you to the web page for the Mackenzie Health Surgical Assist on-call scheduling system. You should land on this page. Please log in as a physician and not as the administrator. In order to log in, select your name from the selection list. Click on it and you can either search for it or type in your name. I'm going to use the test doctor. And enter the password that you have created. If you've forgotten your password, please send me an email and we will set up a new password for you. Click on the sign in button and you will sign in. The next page you come to is the welcome page. Please notice that you will see monthly schedules in the center of the page and that there are three types of schedules. Schedules that are awaiting your request for shifts, schedules that are under review, and finalized schedules that are now made. We're going to go into the section for months that require you to submit your request, and I'm going to submit my request by starting with clicking on the Submit Request button for the month of October. This will take you to the monthly schedule for October 2026. You'll see that the schedule is blank. In order to enter your shift request, click on the Open the Shift Request Form button. This will open the shift request form. As previously, we start at the top. You can choose between 24-hour shifts and 12-hour shifts. You can also choose an exact target number of shifts or set in a minimum or maximum range. Please remember, if you use the OR button, it means that you want 24-hour shifts or 12-hour shifts, or you may get a combination of those shifts. And if you choose the AND button, the system will assign you the 24-hour shifts that you would like, as well as 12-hour shifts. The next section is the General Roster Site Preference section, where you choose your roster site that you would like to work at. You have to rank them for Mackenzie Health Main OR, CVH Main OR, and CVH L&D, first, second, or third choice. You now also have the option of refusing up to one site. The system is now set up so that if you do something that does not make logical sense, you're going to get a warning sign. For instance, if I try and refuse 2 sites, a warning bar comes up saying you have selected to refuse more than one site. Please change one of those selections. If I were to choose 2 sites as my first choice, you're also going to get a warning that you didn't do something right and that you have to correct it. The next section, well, let's enter in first of all an exact target of 2 24-hour shifts will be what we're looking for. When we go to select our dates, you'll notice that there's a warning here now. You've requested up to 2 24-hour shifts but have selected 0 dates. The system is going to continue to warn you until you have selected at least 2 24-hour shifts. So I'll choose Saturday the 3rd, 24 hours, and Wednesday the 7th, 24 hours, and now all warnings have cleared and I can submit. If, however, instead of the 24-hour shift, I had selected 12-hour shifts over here, you'll see that this doesn't make sense. I've requested 24-hour shifts at the top, but I've given availability for only 12-hour shifts in the date section. And you're going to get warnings, and you have to fix the warnings before you can go ahead and submit your request. Once all warnings have cleared, click Submit Request, and you'll be brought back to the monthly schedule sheet. You'll notice there's an Edit My Request button now. You can edit your request until the administrator locks the month and is making up the schedule. We're going to go back to the My Requests so you can see all months. You'll now see that it's marked My Requests are submitted, and I can go back in to view or edit the month. If I go in to view the month of a schedule that is currently under review or finalized, you'll see that it says the schedule is locked and to contact your administrator to make changes. If you had submitted a schedule or shift request for this month, you would see here that it would say edit my request is locked, but you may view your requests. In this case, this test doctor didn't make any submissions for September 2026, so there's nothing to view. We're going to go back to the monthly schedules. You can now see October 2026 requests have been submitted, and we're waiting for the administrator to create a schedule. And if we come back at a future date, you may see that October 2026 is in the under review section, and then finally in the finalized section. When it's in the finalized section, there will be a schedule to view, and you can view that by either looking at the schedule on display on this page or by downloading the PDF by clicking on the button here. And you'll see the schedule in its usual form that we usually receive from Nick. When you're done, log out, and don't forget to come back in a few days and check to see if a schedule has been made. Thank you for watching this video. Contact me if you have any questions.